understand today's topic. However, Prabhupada make it very easy. For example, newborn baby, we give we don't give chapati rice. So we give a crushed like apple, baked apple, things like that. Similarly, Prabhupada made the complicated Vedas and crushed like a message. So he made it very easy. First of all, he translated in English and he gave wonderful analysis in the Prabhupada. Okay. So today you will understand how wonderful Prabhupada's purport and Dharma is. You will really appreciate it. Okay. So we'll start. So we'll do a small recap and then we'll start. So we saw four needs. What are the four needs in India? Physically, emotionally, spiritually, and psychologically. Two types of body we have. Gross body and subtle body. What is the gross body we have? Air, water, fire, air, ether. Subtle body has mind, intelligence, and cause. Good. Good karma, bad karma, which is good? Both are bad. Okay. So based on our opinion, good karma, bad karma, scriptures, right? How to get rid of the all the karmas? By chanting devotional service. Okay. So we have seen a qualification of genuine guru. Last session only we saw. So we put it as stop, selfless, teaching based on the scriptures, our literature and parampara. Parampara is very, very important. We saw four organized paramparas. Does anyone remember? Two sessions back. Any idea? Any guess? Brahma, okay. Lord Shiva, Kumaras, or no? Most important, without that, you can't live. Lakshmi, yes. So Brahma, Lakshmi, Shiva, and Kumara. So we say Brahma Sampradaya, Shri Sampradaya, Uttara Sampradaya, Kumara Sampradaya. Acronym for mind, M stands for magnet is the top. Okay. I, infinite thoughts. N, never ending present. D, distraction. Yes? Stress and we will see this later. Okay. So this we have seen earlier. So these are three modes. What are the three modes? Goodness, passion, ignorance. Good. This is about it. So there are three ways to acquire knowledge: Pratyaksha Brahma, Anuman Brahma, Shabda Brahma. So Pratyaksha is seeing is believing, Anuman is guesswork, and Shabda is from the scriptures. Okay? Today is a very wonderful topic, amazing topic. We learn a lot of things which we have learned so far. Okay? Yes. Describe in one word what do you mean by boss. You are all working under some boss, or at home some boss is there. Okay? Yes. So can you tell me in one word what is boss? Like one word. What are the characteristics? Huh? Never? The one who commands, very good. Any other? Huh? Head of the department. Who rules? Very good. Somebody? Huh? He is the master. Okay, very good. Any other? Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, this is a general image of boss. Very authoritative, rude, not very pleasing, and full of pride. Okay? Now, big truthful. I'm going to ask a tougher question, but big truthful. Okay? How many of you like your boss? Yes, sir. Okay. Nobody likes it. Oh, you like your bosses. Okay. So if you like your boss, I have a very good idea to check whether they are really good. Tomorrow, go ask, I need salary hike. Okay? And ask for 1 month leave. If they leave, then they are the cross. Okay? And that's the first. So, now, being boss is really good. Okay? That's the reason, be your own boss. Okay? Why to work under someone? Pursue your own dreams, be your own boss. Okay? And if you see, everyone wants to climb the ladder in the corporate because they also want to become boss, they want to control people, and they want, what we call it. They want to control everything. Okay. Similarly, if someone comes to the problem, like I have so and so problem, please help me. Immediately one rasa will come out of our heart. Wow, the first babla I got. Like that, we go live and we give all the yarn and we make it, understand and things like that. So basically, it shows that we have a great intention to control this. Okay? Yes. So, why people want to become boss? It feels nice to control over people, and being subordinate is not that great. And being servant is not a good word of life. Okay? But if you see, in spiritual circle, being servant is a great word. Okay? So if you see my name, so in spiritual circle, the greatest titles we can get is Das and Dasi. Okay? If you see my name, Balavan and Das. The person who plays Virendra, his name is Shama Shivadingana Das. Similarly, my wife's name is Muki Lakshmi Devi Das. So basically, the meaning is we are servant of Krishna. So that is the meaning of Das. Das shows that we are that is the greatest title one can get. Okay. Now there is one joke I remember. So one great manager had put what do you call it? Slip in his PC or mind, people keep for to do this. He has put, I am the greatest person in this world, I am the greatest boss in this world, so I have everything under my control. To write this, I have taken permission from my wife. Okay, so people want to be boss only, but at home also we have bosses. Now, having understood that everyone wants to become boss, but actually there is a supreme boss is already available. We cannot replace him. He is the only one available. So now let us understand why he is the real supreme boss and how we can be peaceful. Very wonderful shloka. Repeat after me. Bhoktaram yajya tapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram suhrutam sarvalokanam Nātvāma shanti
The person in full consciousness of me, knowing me to be the ultimate beneficiary of all sacrifices and austerities, the supreme lord of all planets and demigods, and the benefactor and well-wisher of all living entities, attains peace from the pangs of material miseries.
Yes. This shloka we call it as a peace formula shloka. Everyone goes through any problem, this is a solution to the problem. A peace formula. So this is the last shloka of the chapter. Okay. So Bhoktara Yajya Tapasa. Bhokta means enjoyer. Yajya Tapas. All the sacrifices and austerities, he is the ultimate beneficiary. Sarvaloka Maheshwara. He is the one who is the supreme lord of all planets and demigods. All the planets. Okay? And Surutam Sarvabhutana, well-wisher of all the living entities. And knowing this, we attain the peace from the hands of material miseries. I'll give a simple example. Okay? So, assume that my flat is like 50 apartments are there. So, there are many people who constructed the flat. For example, mason, electrician, plumber, they all came together and constructed the flat. Now, after constructing entire flats, they all came together. Oh, you build this carpet viewer, go and take this first floor. Oh, electrician, you could then take the second floor. Oh, plumber, you take the fourth floor. Like that, if they all do this is correct, this is good, no? They only did all the work, no? What is the problem? Huh? We? I only do.
We want the flat at our
We bought the flat with our money, okay? But still they only did the work, right? We didn't construct it.
We paid them to do it.
We paid them to do it. Any other reason? We will go back, but that is true. Yes. Any other reason? So the land is ours, raw material is ours. They just paid to do the job, right? Similarly, this entire world belongs to who? Krishna. And what is that? Earth, water, fire, air, ether, everything belongs to Krishna. Suppose you constructed this building, you need steel, right? Did you make the steel? You got it from the earth, from the earth. Similarly, it needs water. Did you make water? Everything is provided by Krishna. So everything in this world belongs to Krishna. That means everything should be used in the service of Krishna. So when we do like that, we'll be very pleased. Since we are attached to this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, because of that, we are having always miserable. We are always miserable. But when we understand that everything belongs to Krishna, then I am using in service of Krishna means will be always peaceful. Okay? Yes. Now, very, very important question. If God is the ultimate boss, right? If God is the ultimate boss, is he a person or energy? How many of you feel he is energy? Very good. Very good. Okay. How many of you feel he is a person? One. Guys, nice. No, I will tell the correct answer. Don't worry. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. So majority says energy. Is there any case? Maybe any energy or person? Oh, yeah. One person was very clever. He told Rosie, God is an energetic person. He wants to say about okay? Yes. So please understand this Gita course is meant to understand the whatever the truth from the scriptures. Okay? So whatever we learn, whatever we understand, sometimes it may be wrong also. Okay? So my job is to give the proper understanding from Shastra. So that is what I am going to give. So yes, this is one of the Bible, what do you call it? Statement. God created mankind in his own image. So many atheistic people they tell, right? But God's make us here like that they tell. But actually, no, we are like God. Okay, God created us like Him. Okay, many people they name their grandchildren based on their grandfather. Then they tell, no, oh, he got a, no, oh, your grandfather has your name. No, no, no. He got a name of grandfather. Similarly, we are like God. God is not like us. Okay? Yes. This is the most important sloka. From this, next after the discussion goes on. Okay? Yes. Repeat after me. Valanti tattva vidas tattvam yajnana advayam brahmeti paramameti Balavan Sapyate. So, this is from the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, second chapter, 11th shloka. Okay? So, absolute truth means this will not change over time. Okay? This building, this laptop, this body will change over time. Maybe this building will look on the trees, everything will change over time. But only one thing which will stand still is absolute truth, which is God, Krishna. Okay? And they call as Brahman, Paramatma, Balavan. Okay? We will understand one by one. So, three statements are there Brahman, Paramatma, and Balavan. So, the God can be seen in three ways Brahman way, Paramatma way, and Balavan way. Okay? So, to understand this, Prabhupada has put an analogy. From this book, I taken this analogy. Okay? It may look very silly, but listen carefully, then you will understand the concept better. Okay? Now, what is this picture looks like? Some mountain. Correct? So when you look at distance mountain, how does it look like? Very greenish, right? Green paint, right? You're not able to make out. When you go closer, what do you see? Some, what do you call it? When you go here, you see the more clarity of the mountain. It has trees, it has many animals are there. And when you go closer, you can find more animals and more people living there. Is it clear? First level, you will see only green. When you go closer, you will see some trees and some patterns you will see. But when you go closer, you will find animals and you will see people living there. Now, somebody says, oh, mountain means green. Is it true? Correct. Now, mountain has animals, forests, and it has a lot of trees. That is also true. Correct. But whose understanding is better? Who's inside the ear of the mountain? Correct. And so, seeing from distance, they see only green. But when they go near the mountain, they see better. They go inside the mountain, they see much better. Right? Yes. Now, similarly, one more analogy. Then I will come to the concept. Okay. So during my childhood days, my mom used to wake up. All of us would have had the same experience. To get up, already sun has stopped. Correct? Now, at that time, you are inside the bed sheet. Will you go out and see whether sun has come or not? Will you see that? What will you see? Sunlight. Whether sunlight has come or not. You just open the bed sheet. Like that. Yes. So, sunlight is also sun. Correct? You don't have to go out and see the sun. Sunlight is there, sun is there. Now, after we go to school, we see the sunrise and we go on follow the sunrise. Correct? So that is also sun. Now, there is a third level of understanding. Inside sunrise, it is called Surya Loka. Okay? And inside that, there are people living in, and the presiding deity or the Devi Devata is called Sun Lord or Vivaswan. Okay? Now that is the level of understanding. So now sunlight is also sun, and you see the sun is also sun, and you go inside the sun planet and you will see Surya Devi. Okay? Now one doubt will come. Only is there. I am studying in my school. Sun outer atmosphere itself 6,000 degrees Celsius is there, right? And any metal can be burned, it will melt. No one can survive there. But you are telling that there is a Surya there inside the sun planet, there are people inside the sun planet. Is it correct? I'm doing something wrong, no? How those people can live with that? We should all tell them. Who can live in sun planet? If you go 100 degrees, this is a great planet. Who can live? Okay. Okay, I'll use simple analogy. Okay, we are all humans, right? Can you live in water for 2 hours, 3 hours inside the water? Why? We will die. Correct. Now, since we cannot live inside the water, nobody can live in the water, right? Who can live? Fish. They have a body which can translate the water into oxygen. Correct. Similarly, since we cannot live in fire, doesn't mean that nobody can live in fire. Okay, our body is made of air, water, fire. Okay, Panchabuddha, but these all of us mostly accept water component is more. Okay, for us, earth and water component is more. Wherein the people in Surya Loka, their body is made of fire. Their body is made up of fire. Since their body is made up of fire, they can easily live in fire. It is as simple as that. Okay, so that is how it is. Now, when you go to higher planets, people's body is made up of intelligence. Brahma only intelligence is there. You cannot even imagine. And they don't communicate to you like this. By thought process, they communicate to others. Just by thinking, they will communicate to others. You don't need a 5G, 6G network there. All you need is just think, then they will communicate. Okay? Yes. Now tell me, out of these three, the number one, sunlight, sundisk, and Surya Loka. Who has the best understanding? One who goes to Surya Loka and sees the people is the best understanding. But sunlight is also correct only, right? But their understanding is not perfect. So they have 10% or I can say 50%, 72%, but this is 100% understanding. Similarly, look at what Prabhupada has given wonderful analogy. Yes, we have a Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. Okay, so the first sunlight is Brahman. Okay, then next sun is Paramatma. Then Surya Loka, the highest understanding is Bhagavan. Okay, so we will try to understand what is Brahman. Okay, it is a very simple concept, but I need to explain you more. Next 5 minutes, please be awake. Very, very important concept I will give, then we will understand a lot of this. What is this? Our universal map. We all have world map, no? This is a universal map. Okay? So if you see, Vishnu is sitting there, from this table, 14 planetary systems are there. Okay? Starting from the Naraka Loka to Brahma Loka, Satya Loka is there. Okay? Now, this is one universe. Okay? Like that, this Vishnu is called Bhagavad Vishnu. From this, so there are 23 Vishnus. So this Vishnu is called Bhagavad Vishnu. And there is someone called Mahavishnu. In this pole, so many such universes will come. This is one universe. Okay? From this pole, so many such universes will come. Okay? And our universe is smallest. Because of that, Brahma has only 4 heads. Okay? But if you see, these universes come out very, very big. When they are big, Brahma will have 100 heads, 1000 heads, 10,000 heads, 1 lakh heads, like that will be having. Okay? So this is how, the universe is sitting. Next comes, after this universes, then comes the spiritual world. Okay? In the spiritual world, there are so many planets. Okay? So every avatar of the Lord has a planet. Similarly, Varaha avatar, Narasimha avatar, Vamana avatar, and Kapila Deva. So every avatar has their own spiritual planet, and the topmost, the center circle is Krishna's planet called Goloka Vrindavan. Okay? And from that planet, okay, there is a light coming. From the spiritual planet, there is a light coming. That light is called Brahman. Okay? I'll explain again. We have one universe. Okay? Like that, so many universes are generated by Mahavishnu, and they are lying in the bottom portion of this map, and that is called spiritual planet. In between, there is a light. That light is called Brahman. Okay? How complicated it is, This is a universal map. Yes. So, from the spiritual world, from light is coming from the body of Krishna, that is called Brahman. So, there is mentioned that you will recite shlokas of today. Nata Vasheke Suryo, Nashashako Napavataha. Yatatva Nagatante, Tattva Paramah. So, in the spiritual world, there is no sun or moon. It is always illuminating. Okay? See, we people, if there is no sun or moon, we need to keep it like this. Okay? But in spiritual world, it is always lit, always energetic. Okay? Yes. Yes. Now, let us try to understand more Brahman. Can you repeat after me? Brahmano hi pratishthaham amritasya devasya शाश्वतस्य च धर्मस्य सुखस्य मामिकस्य च. So, what are the basis of the impersonal Brahman, which is immortal, imperishable, and eternal, and constitutional position of ultimate happiness. So, here Krishna says, I am the basis of impersonal Brahman. Now, let us hear it from Brahma Samhita also. This is slightly faster shloka. Can you follow me? Yasya prabha prabhavato jagatam kakoti Koti Swashesha Vasuddhadi Vibhuti Vindam Tadbrahma Nishkala Mananta Mashesha Bhunam Govindamadi Purusham Namaham Bhajami. So here, Lord is Brahma is telling, I worship Govinda, Brahma Lord, whose effulgence is the source of non-differentiated Brahman mentioned in the verse. Okay? So when all of you say God is a person or energy, not that energy, you are correct. Because that energy only is the you are seeing as the light. Okay? But however, as I told you here, the person who has this understanding is the best. That is, Bhagavan understanding is the best. However, they are not wrong. Brahman is also, the energy is also correct. Okay? Now, Arjuna had a doubt. Okay? Oh Krishna, I am worshipping you, but many people say, Indiranagar devotees are saying, you are energy. Okay? So, this is correct. Who's better? Like that Arjuna asked this question. And he is asking this question, which are considered to be more perfect, those who are always offering engaging in the devotional service, or those who worship the impersonal Brahman, the unmanifest. Okay? Now, Bhagavan is giving the right answer. Let's recite this shloka. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Maya Vishyamano Imam Nityayukta Prasade Sattaya Ayurveda Tene Yukta
Go to this clear mind on my personal account and are always engaged in worshiping me. Great and transcendental days are considered by me so.
Those who fix their minds on my personal form are always engaged in the worshiping me with great and transcendental faith are considered to be my most perfect. What is Arjuna asked? Who is worshipping as energy or who is worshipping as a person? Right? Krishna confirmed in the next shloka. This is the previous shloka, this is the next shloka. That who is worshipping with great faith is the perfect. Why he is telling that? He is telling in the next shloka where whose minds are attached to this energy form, advancement is very troublesome. To make progress in that discipline is always difficult. Okay? Now I will clarify a bit more. Why is it troublesome in case of Brahman? Okay? First we will understand why always we think that God should be energetic. Okay? So, problem with us is we think that God is like me and God is everywhere he should be there. Correct? If he is like me, how can he expand himself? Correct? He should be energetic, then only he can spread everywhere. That is understanding all of us as. Correct? Now, we are one problem with this understanding is we are bringing God to our level, we are equating God to our level. Okay, that is the problem. Now I will tell the other level. Now, Krishna married 16,108 wives. Okay? Now, when we marry someone, like what happens? Let's say, for example, Dasarath had 10,000 doing something like that. So every day, one per day is spent with 120 hours. Okay? When Krishna married 1,608 wives, he was expanded himself into 16,000. He was present in everything. Okay? God is a person means he's not like us, he'll be restricted. He can expand into 16,000 wives. And many people take this analogy. Only Krishna married 16,000 wives. We can also do something, no, whether they ask. Then we also tell the same thing. If we can expand into like Krishna for harmony, then you can marry. Okay? And if you live to go with them for 7 days, 7 nights in this little finger, then also you can marry. We have no problem. Okay, yes. So since we cannot replicate Krishna, people this is the problem. Okay. So the problem with the Brahman is we all think that everything is usually everywhere, but Krishna expanded into 16,120. So when Krishna is so unlimited, he can expand everywhere. Yes. Now, if you see, we are always a person, okay? Because let's say that now I put a screen here, I put a white screen here, you will not see me, only you will hear my voice. How many of you will continue to come for the session? After 2 sessions, you will drop out. Like I'm just hearing the voice, what will I understand that they are communicating, right? So we always want to see the person, right? Similarly, when we have Krishna's personal form, we have something to meditate, we have something to offer, we have something to speak to, right? But when we have only light or energy, how can we meditate? How can we, what do you call, reciprocate with the deity, right? We have deities we can reciprocate. That is the reason understanding our condition, Krishna has mercifully accepted a form so that we can reciprocate. See, we see other religions, they say that God is formless, right? Because it is a formless worship, their religions are most misinterpreted, most violent, and they misinterpret and they do all the nonsense in the name of religion, right? But when we see our Sanatana Dharma, since we have personal relationship, our understanding is perfect, we are able to personally reciprocate with the devotees. Okay? Our devotees is get stronger. Yes. So when you have a person, always there is in bhakti, there is three things involved. Bhakta, Bhagavan and bhakti. So service and servant and to be served, which is Lord. Okay? And God is a person, He is the source of formless and one should perform rules of service unto Him. Okay? Now tell me God is a person or energy. Both, which is the perfect understanding. Person, clear? Clear? Next, middle of the night, I will come and ask you. God is a person or energy? What should tell? Person. Okay? Is both, but person is the perfect understanding. Is that clear? Now we will go to Paramatma. Yes. So, Paramatma is nothing but He is there always in our heart. Okay? So this shloka tells two bars will be there. They are always in the heart. One will do whatever they want. Other will be just a witness and action. Okay? So just silently witnessing on. Okay? Now we will see the exact shloka and we will get to understand. And we repeat after me. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Sarvasya Cham Kritisannivishto Matta Satඥānam Ahohanam Cha Vedayita Sarvair Ahameva Vinyo Vedana Kritveda Eka Shaham. Any marvelous religion. I am seated in everyone's heart. Okay, Krishna says, I am seated in everyone's heart. From me comes the remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. So if you don't remember in your exam, you can take Krishna. Because of Krishna only, I will take the remembrance. Okay? Yes. So again, Krishna says in 18th shloka, Ishvara Sarvabhutana, Nideshvara Arjuna Krishna. So Supreme Lord is situated in everyone's heart. Okay? So this way, God is controlling, His God is available in everyone's heart. Okay? This shloka will be said, it's a very wonderful shloka. Eko Pirasho Rachayitam Jagatanta Kotim Yachaktirasti Jagatanta Chayadanta Antantarasta Paramanujayantarastam Govindramadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Here, you see the last line. In all the universes existing, he is present in his fullness every one of the atoms that are scattered throughout the universe at one and the same time. Means this iron rod has infinite atoms. In every atom, Krishna is present as Paramatma. Okay? This wooden table, it has infinite number of atoms. In every atom, Krishna is there. If he is not there, the salt will not be salty, the sugar will not be sweet, or whatever. Whatever the property anybody has, it will not be having. If Krishna is not there, he is not there in every atom, he cannot come. That is the expansion or power of Krishna. Can you imagine? He has to be there in every atom, this floor, this fan, this book pillar, everywhere he has to be there. Every coronavirus, Krishna was inside. Okay? And if Krishna doesn't sanction, that coronavirus cannot affect you. Okay? I'll give a simple example. I think I already told you also. Like we are, I'm working in this road, so our offices, there's no work from home concept. So we have to go every time. After the lockdown over, they called us and we started to go. And now, since it's the first day, I was very careful. I was very full mask. And then very frequently the hand wash, whatever, we go and then I was good. And somehow we passed the first day, not much affecting our office. Somehow second day was a bit difficult. So what is happening, before reaching the office second day only, there was two persons, two employees in my office. They were talking to each other like this, and I was going in between them 3 times, 4 times that day. And then that day night or next day night I got the news that one of the persons standing here got cold. Okay, so then they told you wait for 3 days, if you don't get any symptoms, come to office. That's what they told. Okay, so then luckily now my Krishna did not sanction the coronavirus to affect me, so I did not get affected. In third day, literally I had a very isolated day. I had no interaction with anybody. But in spite of that, I got the COVID, and because I got COVID, why one get to free? My wife and my son also got it. Yes, so that is happened. So the thing is that if Krishna did not sanction, even the coronavirus cannot affect. I was going in between them in the second way, like this. But in third way, I was very careful. I didn't go anywhere. Still, I got it. Okay. So this is the point. Krishna is there in every atom, every this one. That is called Paramatma teaching of the Lord. Okay? So we saw Brahman, Paramatma. Now next is Balavan. Now, Balavan is a long topic. So we will cover this Balavan aspect in the next session. What are the things I will cover in the next session? I will tell you. So many people claim that they are Bhagavan. One fellow got an island and he's claiming a Bhagavan. Okay. Similarly, many people claim Bhagavan. Who can be claimed as Bhagavan? Will be seen from the Shastra. Okay. And many religions, other religions, Hindus, Sanatana people, every day one new God. We have so many gods. Look at us, we have only one God. Let us don't tell us. So, you will understand why there are many gods or only one God. You will understand this concept. And third, last part is, the God is so sweet, like, unlike other bosses, what are his beautiful pastimes, features, so many attractive features, we will understand. Okay? Yes? So, these needs minimum another 1 hour. So, then I have other announcements and other things. So we will see this in the next session. Okay? So any questions you can ask me. Then I have to cover this Glories of Purshottam. It's very important. This needs another 30 minutes. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. Whatever you have. I can take 5 minutes. I can take. Yes, Balaji. Very much.
Hi, Purshottam. During the session, you said that our universe is small and just correlates with the farm. For other in other universes, you might have more universes. So, how is the size of the universe related to the names of the farm?
Ah, okay. So, if you see this universe, it's a very good question. How the head of the Brahma is calculated. Okay. So, if you see, Vishnu will lie down. Okay. Not, no 14 planet systems will be there initially. Okay. So, from his navel, one lotus will come and Brahma will come. Okay. After that, Brahma has to create the 14 planets. Okay. It is his job to do the secondary creation of generating 14 planets. Now, he needs to have not to construct this building, he needs some intelligence. Okay? We cannot have simply blind only, we cannot construct. So, in order to, this universe is small, so he needs lesser intelligence. If the universe is bigger, he needs more intelligence. So, he needs more heads. Because as I told you, Brahma's body is made up of intelligence. They are not made up of like water fire. So, since they are the body is made up of intelligence, they need more body, more heads is needed to manage this, create this entire universe. He has to do the creation, right? That is the reason. That is a correlation between the. Okay. Yeah. Any other question? So then we will the work of also. Wow. This is one of my favorite topics. Yes. The most auspicious month is the favorite month of Lord Krishna. Okay. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, he himself is the Kala, he himself is the time. Okay. So when Krishna is there, his time, every moment is auspicious. We should we should use for the service of Krishna. And when the day becomes inauspicious, a day without Krishna Katha or Krishna consciousness is inauspicious. But whenever we invest the time in Krishna's this one, then the day is auspicious. So how to make the day auspicious? Hearing Krishna Katha, which we are doing, chanting the holy name, and taking prasadam, serving devotees, serving Krishna's vigraha, that is, worshiping the deity. Okay? So, when we really worship Krishna, we will have all the auspicious days. So the truly inauspicious days one spent without hearing Krishna's katha or this one. Okay? Now, what is this Purshottam? Okay? Or many people know as Adhik Mas or Hara Mas in many other things. I'll explain the mathematics behind it, then we'll understand why it is very important. So, if you see the sun's solar calendar, they are 365 days. Okay, every year, every day, this one is there. But when you take the lunar calendar, it has 354 days because it goes to 28 to 29 days is one lunar month. So it becomes 354 also. So we miss 11 days every year. Because we miss 11 days every year, once in 2 years, 7 months, 2.7 we get an extra month to adjust the time. Otherwise, what will happen? Like in Islam, that what is that? It keep on shifting. Ramzan was will be now, then after that 1 month prayer, keep on shifting, and within a year itself 2 Ramzans will be. Okay, but we don't want to have such a this one. So we will have a month such a way that every year we want to have a fixed time. So it should not keep on shifting. So we have this one, we have added extra one that is called Adi. So in Sanskrit, Adi means extra. Okay, Adi means extra. So it comes once in every 32 months, 16 days, and 8 gadis. Gadis means 22 minutes. Okay, so once in 32 months, this year comes. This month will come. That is called Adi Mas or Purshottam Mas. Now, since it is extra mass and every month has a presiding deity, presiding personal deity. Now, since this month is an extra month, nobody was willing to do anything auspicious activities. No marriage will happen, no new housewarming will happen, no new things, nothing new will happen. Everyone was started to reject this month. Okay? And the presiding deity is a lady of Adhimas. She started to tell. And she goes to Lord Vishnu. And she went to Lord Vishnu and told that I am having so much problem, nobody is respecting me, everyone is disrespecting me, nobody is bothered about me like that. She was crying to Lord Vishnu. Now Lord Vishnu told, I cannot do anything. We will go to Lord Krishna and go to Vrindavan. We will go and meet it and we will ask him the solution. So I cannot solve your problem, but I will take you to the person who can solve your problem. So they both travel to Goloka Vrindavan. Now, as I told you earlier, Goloka Vrindavan is fully individual planet, pure light. Okay, so it's so effulgent planet, so much bright. Okay, this Adhimas within the universe, she is here, she is within the universe. Okay, from this universe, she went there. The help of Vishnu. Okay? Now Vishnu was going like this and she was hiding behind Vishnu because she could not see the light. She could not tolerate the light. Okay? She doesn't have eyes to see the place. Basically. Okay? Yes. Now she was going behind Vishnu and yes. And then they entered into Goloka Vrindavan. And when she entered into the Goloka Vrindavan, Krishna was doing wonderful pastimes and playing with flower pots and things like that. And he was looking, someone is crying here like that, he was looking. His other was crying, so many things like that. And Krishna came there to Vishnu and he asked Vishnu, who is crying here? Nobody cries in Vrindavan. This is spiritual world, nobody should cry here like that. Okay? And Krishna says, like here, people may cry out of excessive love for Krishna, but nobody cries in sadness. So who is crying like that? He asked. Then Vishnu told her, I brought Adhimas, she is crying and she is having this problem. Then Lord Krishna asked, why are you crying? Then Adhimas told, no, nobody is respecting me, nobody is worshipping me, nobody is doing anything auspicious in me. So people are rejecting me like that. She told. Then Lord Krishna told, oh, is that the problem? Then I will marry you. Since I am marrying you, I became the presiding deity of this month. So that's why it's called the Adhik Mas become Purshottam Mas. Because Krishna became the husband of Adhik, so it becomes Purshottam Mas. And then he declared, in this month, if anyone performs anything, I give the full benefit of doing as well as paying again my service. So I explain all the benefits. So he says, this is the most exalted month of all the months. Okay, 12 months are there. This month is the most exalted month. I give a 1,000 times benefit of all the days. That is number one. Number two, whenever a wife marries the husband, right? If husband is living here, the wife also naturally becomes living here. So all the Krishna's approaches, everything, Adhik Mas also brought it. Okay? So in this month, if you worship Krishna, we get the millions and millions of benefit. Okay? So I will explain that. And yes, why Krishna has given this opportunity? Why this Adhik Mas and things like that is there, I will explain. Then we will understand the glories of two pastimes are there, how people are benefited from Adhik Mas. Okay? So we do a lot of simple activities, that is called Gita. And we do a lot of duties, which is our karma. And we do sometimes we do chanting and other things, which is adharma. Now, Krishna wanted to erase these two activities that we always perform this and come back to him. Now, unfortunately, we have Mountain Everest is there. Mountain Everest is there, and one round we chant and 1 gram of dust we remove from the Mountain Everest. Every day, one round we chant, 1 gram is removed, 1 gram is removed. Still Mountain Everest is there. Krishna thought, these people, if they go, they need billions of lifetimes to remove that Mountain Everest, what will we do? So he gives these shortcuts. You chant one round, he removes 1 kg of our sin in the mountain Everest. You are able to get the analogy? Right? One simple thing you do on this one kg or one floor of entire no simple reactions are removed by Krishna in the month of Purshottam. So this is a golden opportunity for us to get rid of our cycle of karma so that we can go back to Krishna. Okay. Now I will share two pastimes why this is very important. Okay. Now to give a simple comparison, normal days we get 1x benefit, but in Purshottam, whatever we do, it is 1,000 times benefit. So don't come to me and tell that many people take this shortcut. One time Hare Krishna they chant, Prabhuji 1,000 हो गया, 10 times हो गया. Okay, don't come and tell that. So anything we do is like 1,000 times better. There are other sessions called Kartik Mandala, which comes every year. That is only 100x, but this is actually 1,000x. Okay. Now I explain two wonderful pastimes how people got benefited from this. Now you all know Pandavas were in the forest. Correct? They were in the forest during the Agyatavas, not Agyatavas, the Vanavas, 12 years of Vanavas. So one day they were in Kavyaman and Krishna came there and they were seeing the Pandavas, they were seeing how much trouble you are going through with that. Then Yudhishthira Maharaj asked a very interesting question. Oh Krishna, we are your pure devotees. We don't know anything but you. But look at your pure devotees, we are going through so much suffering. Please tell me why they are going through this suffering like that. Now they asked. Then Krishna told a story. That is story inside a story, story inside a story. Finally, he gives this one. So this discussion goes back and goes back and goes back. Finally, I will tell you this. There is a very glorious Purshottam, but unfortunately, for Draupadi, you did something wrong in the past life. So I explained what Draupadi did something wrong. So Draupadi is in her previous life, she was a daughter of a Rishi called Meghavi Rishi. Okay? This Meghavi Rishi was an amazing devotee. He was doing everything very nicely. He was doing everything very nicely. But somehow he forgot to marry this lady, this her daughter at the marriage age. Because her mother also passed away in a young age. Just after delivery, her mother also passed away. So she was like grown up under the care of Meghavi. This Meghavi was taking care of her very nicely, but because of his busy schedule of worship and service, he forgot to marry her. And after some time, he died and he left his body also. Now this lady was alone. But somehow he made a request to Durvasa Muni. Oh Durvasa, you are a dear friend. Please take care of your daughter. Please get her some husband. Let her be go. Then one day Durvasa Muni and his disciples and friends came to this daughter's ashram, and they were there. And immediately this daughter, she worshipped the washed the feet of Durvasa Muni, served him nice prasada. So many wonderful things she did, and Durvasa Muni is very happy. And then this lady asked, Durvasa Muni, I am in the marriage age. Please help me to find a suitable husband because no, my father already left. I am alone. I need a protection. Please give me a solution that I will get a husband. Okay. Now this Durvasa Muni was about to say, oh, the lady, don't worry. There's a wonderful Purshottam month is coming. So when it comes, you perform the vrata. When you perform the vrata, you will get a husband and all the things which is required for you will get fulfilled. So don't worry like that. He gave a suggestion. Now this lady, now this daughter, she somehow couldn't understand the glories of Purshottam. So she thought, she was expecting, he will suggest a person and I will go to marry him. But instead, he is giving me some pep talk and some solution which is not suitable for him. So she told out of arrogance or ignorance, she told, oh, Durvasa Muni, I thought you give some solution, but you are giving me something for Purshottam. I know Purshottam, what is so great in it like that? She insulted or she neglected or underestimated Purshottam. Immediately, you all know Durvasana is meant for family. Okay? He was about to get angry and about to get cursed, but he stopped it. And he told, oh lady, since you insulted Purshottam, whatever curse I want to give, you are going to suffer. Even though I don't need curse also, you are going to suffer. So, no, I will not give any more solution than that. Okay? As soon as Durvasana is there, this lady became very old. She lost her body, beauty, and everything. And the ashram also, all the things there. Then she thought somehow I will get rid of this papa. She started to do tapasya to Lord Shiva. So she did around 9,000 years of tapasya. So intense tapasya. How does she do tapasya? You know, in summer she lit the fire and continues to perform tapasya. In winter she go underwater. In the water she perform tapasya. In winter it will be very cold. In summer it will be very hot. But she will ensure that it is more hot. Okay. When she did the tapasya for 9,000 years, Lord Shiva appeared. When as soon as Lord Shiva appeared, she asked the questions. Immediately people when they appear, out of excitement she asked the question, oh Lord Shiva, I need a husband, please give me a husband. I am badly enough a husband, please give me a shelter and husband. Like that she told 5 times husband. Okay? Then Lord Shiva told Rakasmi. Okay? So since you asked me 5 times husband, I will give you 5 nice husbands. Okay? Then she told, no, I don't husband, that's it. I don't want 5 husbands. No. You asked me 5 times husband, I have to give you. Once it is given, I cannot take it back. It's only one day traffic, I cannot take it back. So then Draupadi told, oh, what is this like that? Then Lord Shiva told, this 5 husbands you will get it in next life, not this lifetime. Since you offended Purshottam, you will not get married in this lifetime. So you will get in the next lifetime. But I assure you, these 5 people are being wonderful husbands to you. You won't worry about them. And after that, sometimes she left the body. And when Drupala Maharaj performed Yoga, 2 people now, Krishna is not then Draupadi, one more daughter got, then she became the Draupadi. And she married as Pandavas. And Krishna was saying, oh Draupadi, last lifetime you offended Purushottam. That's the reason, along with you, all the insults happened to you, and your husbands, everyone is suffering because of that insult. Okay? Now, Purushottam is coming. So please perform this Vrata nicely so that you can retain your kingdom and you can return it back to the all your place. So they all perform this Purshottam Vrata and then they return it. So this is really happened in Mahabharata. Okay? This is another wonderful pastime called Sudeva Brahmana. Okay? This is a very wonderful pastime. It's very amazing to hear how powerful is Purushottam. Okay? So this Sudeva Brahmana had a wife, daughter of Gautama Muni. So Gautama Muni, she was called Gautami. So they were living nicely, they were wonderful Vaishnavas, they were doing nice devotional service, every year, nice worship they were doing. But even after so many years of marriage, they didn't get any son. Okay? Then many people suggested, what did we do tapasya? So they did 4,000 years of tapasya. They did so much tapasya. Then Lord Vishnu came into the temple. Lord Vishnu is Garuda came. Then Lord Vishnu asked, oh Sudeva, you did so much tapasya. I'm very happy with you. Tell me what you want. Then Sudeva Brahmana told, I want son, my Lord. I don't have any son for so many years. Please give me one son. You know what God told? He didn't say tapasya. He told, oh Sudeva, don't ask me that alone, you ask me anything else. Okay? Then no, I don't want this son, please give me something. Then Lord told, oh Sudeva, you don't have a prapti, karma for next 7 lifetimes, you don't have karma for to get a children. So don't ask me that. Then as soon as he heard that, he fainted. Then Garuda was standing like this, Lord Vishnu was standing, and Sudeva fell down. When Garuda told the Lord, such a nice devotee, why don't you do something like that? So this is a very important lesson. Lord may be very strict, but his devotees are very merciful. Like Prabhupada. Devotees, like Krishna says, like, if you see the previous acharyas, everyone is supposed to chant 64 rounds. Then only they will go back to, like, they will go back to Golgotha. But Prabhupada is so merciful, he negotiated Krishna and brought him to 60 rounds. Okay, so that we can all chant every day, just 2 hours only. Imagine if it is 64 rounds, none of us can go back. Okay, yes, but he made it to 60 rounds so that we can all easily go back. So, similarly, this Garuda was negotiating with the Lord. The Lord, such a nice people, please do something. And Lord told one solution is there. You go and promise to Sudeva that he will get a son. Since you don't give the promise, I have to prove to you. Okay? So he went to Sudeva, he gave us Sudeva. So Sudeva, don't worry, I will assure you that you will get a son. Like that he got. And then Lord told, oh, since Garuda told I have to fulfill, okay, chalo. Then they left. Now they got a very wonderful son. He was so nice and things like that. And unfortunately, one he didn't live for more than 12 years. At the age of 12, he drowned in water and he died. Okay? And parents could not tolerate that. So they brought his dead body to their lab and they were kept on crying and weeping. They were calling out the Govinda and they were chanting his names continuously. And at that time, so much storage and rain was happening and things like that. They could not feel the separation of their son. So next 30 days continuously they were crying, weeping and chanting the holy names of the Lord. Not in the mood, they were crying, oh Govinda, why this happened? Oh Krishna, why this happened? So always they were crying for the Lord, crying the names of the Lord. 30 days, no food, no water, they kept on crying. And those 30 days have accidentally happened to be Purshottam. So since 30 days they did such a wonderful Gata, God immediately came there. Okay? Now you remember what Lord told? 7 lifetimes, you will have a son. Okay? And that son also he lost. Now Lord appeared. And God told, you please so much in Purshottam, tell me what you want. They told, please bring our son back. Okay? Now Lord had told any choice because they did Purshottam. He made them remain back and he told that he will live for 12,000 years, he will be happy. And after 12,000 years, he will come back. Can you imagine the power of Purshottam? Even the dead one is brought back and life is given 12,000 years. Anyone who wants to change any of your life? Okay, okay, that is the only option. Okay, yes. This is the power of this month. So, as I told you earlier, this month, regular month is 1x, Kartik month is 100x, whereas Purshottam month is 1000x. Okay? Now, what are the things which we can do in this Purshottam? This lesson is around carefully. If you have slept so far, no problem. Okay? This 10 months, we are awake. This is what is doing. Okay? First thing is waking up early in the morning. Okay? Early means not 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Okay? Before sunrise, I need Brahma Muhurta. Brahma Muhurta means 4:30. Okay? So I will put this slide in the group so you can take picture later. So please make this picture. So waking up early is very, very important. When you wake up early and take bath before sunrise, it is assumed that if you take bath early in the morning, you all know what is Kumbh, right? Kumbh is so beneficial. If you take bath in the Trivedi Sangama, it is so beneficial. In this month, Purshottam month, you go to your bathroom and take bath at 5:30 before sunrise, you are done Kumbh bath. Okay? Number one. And when you do this in Brahma Muhurta, it is 12,000 years into Ganga bath. That much powerful. Okay? And next week onwards we'll try to arrange some Ganga. So we make it in the can So we try to get this bottle next week for service. So this is a Ganga water. You just pour 1 drop in your bath water. Ganga is not stand. So when you take bath in Ganga, it is much more beneficial. Okay, that is the reason. If you don't have Ganga water, there is the shloka available. You just touch the water here with the index finger and the shloka says that Saraswati, so something that invoking all the auspicious universes there. If you pay that, you will be able to invoke all the auspicious universes. So you can take part. Okay? So when you do this part, it is like you have done Kumbhmela part and 12,000 years of Ganga part. Okay? That's number one. Number two, please try to chant the extra words. Okay, one is don't, okay, I'll do one, two, and one more something. Okay, please don't plan for any trip. Since it is May, June, don't go for any trip or anywhere. Can we go and sightsee? So any like or any other auspicious like marriage plans, housewarming, those things can be avoided. It's not just exclusively for devotion service. Okay, so that is number one. Number two. And please try to dedicate. Why these things are low? Because if you have any marriage plan, any new project, anything wrong, what will happen? Your mind will keep on thinking that how to execute, how to do like that. So when you do that, what happens? You are not able to focus. Okay. So try to avoid any other new works and try to invest the time. Okay, in the channel. So minimum I will recommend all of you to come to 4 works to 8 works. I am not speaking about 1 or 2. Minimum 4 rounds or 8 rounds because that is most auspicious. Okay? Yes. And we are going to see 2 wonderful Vaishnava brothers. So I will share in the group also the PDF. So that Vaishnava brothers we are going to see. So there are 3 important Vaishnava brothers which we need to see. One is 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. The chapter title itself is Purshottam Yoga. So we'll be reciting also today. And then one more song called Shaurastakam. That also will be reciting. So those two. And then 2 small prayers are there. There is just one line prayer. That also we can recite. So these 3 things we just have to follow. This will give immense benefit. Okay? And please purchase a Tulsi plant at your home. Everyday water Tulsi plant. Just Satyanam 3 times, 4 times. Okay? That becomes a great brother. And when you see deity of the Lord, offer obeisances. Okay? Simple obeisance is also under service to this one. Okay? And these are the simple things you can do. Now I will tell you what are the rules. Okay? Yes. Try to keep your eating is also very simple and no negative opponent. If situation develops, your husband demands, nothing can be done. But if it is possible, avoid luxury items, going outside and eating, things like that. Keep it very simple and invest more time on family. Okay? And some people take a walk, they eat only 1 time a day, or only, some people take a walk that they eat 1 time, the rest of the time fruits and fruits like that. So that it is up to you. But keep a simple eating, okay? And make sure that you do a peaceful conduct of yourself. That is, not getting unnecessary angry, shouting, and other things. It is not you avoid. Because anything you do also 1,000, if you are shouting angry also becomes 1,000. Okay? Yes, try to avoid as much as possible. Okay? Yes. Now, the last 2 things which you can do is charity. Okay? In this one, as I told you, it is 1,000 times. So anything charity we do, it is like 1,000 times beneficial. When we do charity to Krishna, we mention that when we give, if you say when you give 10 rupees, it is considered as 10,000 rupees. It is as good as that. When you do that, Krishna will build a home for you better spiritually. Okay? That is the benefit of doing charity to Krishna. And next very important thing is this month, try to involve it as much as seva. Like coming here and me, winding up from sevas. We have a lot of other sevas which I listed. So these things will make this month is wonderful. So when you take so what is this Vrata means? We have to take a vow. Okay, I will give my example and accordingly you can decide. So I will take a vow. Usually devotees always have 16 rounds. But I take a vow, I will be chanting 20 rounds in this month. And then I take another vow, I will read minimum 20 minutes every day. And then I take another walk, I will minimum hear 20 minutes of Srila Prabhupada lectures like that. So 20, 20, 20. Okay? And then another walk I will take, minimum I will do 10 times production of Tulsi Maharaj. And then I will take a walk at maybe 5 times Dandavat to Krishna. 5 times. These are the things I fulfill chanting, reading, hearing, Tulsi Krishna, and this one of the Dandavats. Sometimes people take a walk, they want to give up. For example, you are addicted to shorts, you are addicted to Instagram, Facebook. This 1 month, I will not watch. 1 month. I will refrain from videos. Okay? So when you do that, what happens? So these are the laws which are taken. And some people give up like, they give up like sweet and like most of the tastiest things like gulab jamun, they give it up and things like that. It's up to you. I give a choice to you. So these are the laws we take. And when we fulfill this for 1 month, we have successfully completed the law. You don't have to take 20 rounds or 20 minutes. Up to your capacity. You can take 4 rounds or 8 rounds to your capacity. And when you do that, it is like you have done the entire Purshottam Praga. At the end of the 1 month Praga, Krishna will be pleased, and whatever you ask spiritually, you will fulfill it. Okay? Now, these 3 boys ask spiritual benefit. Okay? Don't ask for a car, house, these simple petty things is being asked. Okay? Don't waste your book. Okay? Yes. And another very important aspect, in this month, there are 2 Ekadashis. If you cannot follow this entire month, no problem. There are 2 Ekadashis in this month. Okay? So, Ekadashi usually considered as 100 times. So, 100 into 1000 it will become 1 lakh. Okay? So, these 2 Ekadashis, any donations, any charity, any chanting, any service you do, it becomes 1 lakh time benefits. Lucky means one of the Ekadashi comes on Bakri Day. So many of you will have holidays on the day. So please utilize that time. I am planning to chant 64 rounds on the day. Okay? Let's say you are responsible to be associated. And one more Ekadashi coming in June. That way also I will put to chant 64 rounds. Let's see. Okay? Yes. And in this month, if possible, if you can visit holy places, they have another 1000 benefits. Okay, so if you can visit holy places like Vrindavan, Mayapur, Jagannath Puri, or any other holy places you can visit, that adds more value, which is connected with Krishna. Okay, yes. So these are the benefits you get. So this is the thing. Yes. So to give a conclusion, so all simple reactions are nullified, and Krishna Bhakti will be awakened, and happiness in this life will be guaranteed. And all the past karma balance will be removed and spiritual benefit we will get. Okay? So this is a word of Narada Muni. Purshottam month is best of all months. Just by faithfully hearing his glories, one attains Krishna Bhakti, immediately nullifies all past into reactions. Okay? All our reactions will get nullified. Okay? So any questions on this Purshottam month, please ask me. Then we are also anybody has any doubt on Purshottam? Yes,
Tradition is Vaishnava Bhajan. So that we also sing home and
yes. Yes, good. Put that in a lot of it. So every day we can offer 3 lakh also. I just this point. So every day we can offer a 3 lakh also to Lord of Krishna. So just simple GPs are here. Dig the bottom GPs and put it in a diya and show to Krishna. Okay? That also adds so much merit. And as Mataji rightly asked, we share the lyrics to the group. You can recite it every day. So to help you all, so I have been announcements also. Every day, so this month is starting from next Sunday, 17th. Okay? 17th it is starting. Till June, 17th of May till June 15th. Okay? So every day we will have online question at 8:30 p.m. in Google Meet. We will recite these prayers and we will recite this program. So please join, so you will continue. Because if I tell them these in the group, some will follow up 2 3 days and it will drop out. But if we have it every day, we will remember. So every day we will be taking the group and continue. So today also we will recite this shloka, then we will understand. Okay, what all we need to do, I already covered the slides. It is coming. Okay, yes. Any other questions? Okay, so everyone is clear, brother? Everyone is clear, brother? Huh? I am not speaking from the top. Don't be silent. It is a golden opportunity for to please the Lord because Lord is coming with a discount. You chant, Baba, I will take you back. Okay, Lord is coming with your discount. Please don't lose this opportunity. If you lose this opportunity, you are number one fools. Okay? Yes. So 13th May, coming Wednesday is Ekadashi day. Okay? And Purshottam month is starting suddenly. Okay? And yeah, so chant itself offer portions to Krishna or pranams, lotus leaves also is very wonderful. And we have to recite three things, 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Shravana Shakam, one more small prayer which will be recited here. Yes? And to assist all of you, we have organized today 8:30 p.m. Starting from Sunday is going to be recited here, Monday onwards it will start. Okay? Yes. And I'd like to, so next session we will cover the part 2 of today's topic, Brahman, Paramatma, Balavan, Gita, Balavan. Okay? Yes. Now, I'd like to thank all the mothers, wish all the mothers for having such a great sacrifice to prepare the children and carrying all of us in their womb for 10 months. They were carrying so much pain. I was meeting one of our volunteers, the mother is going through so much trouble. She's not able to sleep, she's walking every time. So much sacrifice the mothers are doing. So basically the Matavis, okay. So my humble request to all the Matavis, wish you a very, very happy Matavis Day. Okay, so yes. And last week we all had a discussion about Janmashtami. So we have done a Janmashtami preparation has started. So two Kalyana Mandapas I visited to conduct Janmashtami. One is the Alsam Subramania temple I went, and another one is Vendiki also I went. So we have lots and lots of snehas in Janmashtami. So like Purshottam, this Janmashtami day is very wonderful. When you do something on the day, it's most auspicious. So if you see it's not wrong. Devotees go crazy on Janmashtami if they don't have seva. If they don't have seva to do, they go crazy. Why am I doing? Okay? So in order to engage you all, in order to keep you all having the benefit of doing seva on Janmashtami, we are planning to conduct a Janmashtami. Next week, onwards, I will put some pictures. What is Janmashtami? You will understand. Janmashtami is not like you put the rice bowl in the children's leg and taking off. Okay, so when you come to Janmashtami, then you will understand that we have to conduct Abhishekam for the Lord. We have to perform Pushpa Abhishekam. People will be going on this. We have to engage the participants in competitions, kids competitions, cultures, and we have to teach them about the Bhagavad Gita class. And we have to invite people for the sessions by doing minutes and Kirtan. So many activities are there. We need all of your support because without your support I cannot do it. So we need all of your support. Okay? So please be available. Please ready to do. When we do on Janmashtami day, Krishna becomes so pleased with us and he will take us. Oh, my birthday will be so much things for me. I'm very happy and pleased. Okay? As I told in the initial meeting itself, when Krishna was born, Devaki and Vasudeva could not celebrate Krishna's birthday. Only Nanda Maharaj could celebrate. Okay? But we, Kalida was so fortunate, other people, we are getting an opportunity to celebrate Krishna's birthday in this world by his mercy. So it's a great opportunity. First, in this preparation, we need a lot of money, which is we call as Lakshmi. So we need a lot of money, and we need lots of volunteers for various devas. Okay, so we will update you in the further. Okay. So one volunteer can call me and it is kind of, now we will say that it is chapter. So we will be reciting 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So my wife will recite first, you can repeat after her. And two more small slokas are there. So that will also come. There is another two slokas. And then we have a Hindu chanting. And during Maharati, we will sing this special song called Shaurashtra. This song also we will do. So three things you have to recite. 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Shaurashtra, and then two small verses. Okay. Okay, let's all repeat after please singer. Yeah. Please be seated.
Shri Bhagavan Uvacha
Shri Balavan was
Urdhva Adashakam Ashvatam Prabhuravyayam Chandansi Yasya Karnani Yastam Veda Savedavid Adashchodvam Prasadastasya Shakha Guna Pravriddha Vishaya Pravalaha Adascha Mulani Anusantatani Karmanubandhini Manushya Narupamasyeh tatopalabhyate Jnanto na chavid na cha sampradishta Ashvakhtamenam suvirudhamulam Asankashastrena dridena chitva Tadah padam tat parimargitavyam Yasmin gatana nivatanti bhuyaha Ameva chatyam purusham prapatye Pravritti prasita purani Nirmana mohadita sanga dosha Adhyatma nitya viniritta kamaha Undvai vimukta sukha dukkha samyai Gacchantya mudha padamavyayam tat Natad bhashayate suryo Shashanko na pavakaha वाननिवर्तन्ते मम परमं मम ममैवांशो जीवलोके बहूतः सनातनः मनःषष्ठानीन्द्रियाणि हृदिस्थानि कर्षति शरीरं यदवाप्नोति चाप्युत्क्रामतीश्वरः विधिद्वैतानि संयाति अगोद्गन्धानि वासयात् श्रोत्रं चक्षुस्पर्शनं च घ्राणमेव च अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं विषयानुपसेवते उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि ज्ञानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढानानुपश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मनि अवस्थितम् यतन्तो यकृतात्मानो न पश्यन्त्यचेतसः यदादित्यगतं तेजो भाषयते किलम् यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नौ तेजो विद्धि मामकम् गामाविश्य च भूतानि याम्यहमोजसा उष्णामि चौषधिः सर्वाः भूत्वा रसात्मकः अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः साम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम् सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मत्तस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च एते सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृद्वेदविदेव चाहम् द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि गूढस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य प्रत्यव्यय ईश्वरः यस्माक्षरम् अधीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः यो मामेवमसम्मूढो जानाति पुरुषोत्तमम् स सर्वविद्भरति माम् सर्वभावेन भारत इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम् इदं मुक्तं मया नघ एतद् बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात् यश्च भारत गोवर्धनधरं वन्दे गोपालं गोपरूपिणम् गोकुलोत्सवमीशानम् गोविन्दं गोपिकाप्रियम् वन्दे नवघनश्याम् विभुजं मुरलीधरम् पीताम्बरधरं देवम् सरदां पुरुषोत्तमम्
So these are the prayers you have to recite every day. Now we are going to chant it. When we are we will sing that Shabasha. Okay? Volunteers can distribute the leaves. Later we will recite the locations mantras and it will be done. Prepare to Vishnu. Viveka Ramavito Hare. Hello, Gita. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gauranga. So please take this camera. So our job is to just next 10 minutes and clear the class and continue. Tell your mind, next 10 minutes is an exclusive of partner Islam. There are things that you. So let us all try to chant a bit faster so that we can increase our notes and we can chant more notes. Okay? Together, one voice. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare